freshed up real quick. Yes. What do you mean upcoming? Bitch, we doing it right now. What are you talking about? It's on right now, nigga. Yeah. Why you playing with me, motherfucking YouTube? Anyway, yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Bros Talk MMA. I'm your host, Utica, undeniably the illest cat around, aka Mr. Make This Pick Real Quick. I'm here with my bro host extraordinaire.
It's Mr. Tackle Jordan. Ray Bucks. Run a fucking muck. Get the fucking money. The best ever, the best around, the best is ever gonna fucking be. I don't give a shit. My mic might be getting loud. I don't give a fuck.
Somebody's had them a Friday already, I can see.
My Friday was Thursday, motherfuckers. So what y'all want from me?
Well, folks, we're here to cover this weekend's pay-per-view card. We got UFC 316, two bantamweight title fights on the line in two separate divisions. We got the men's bantamweight title on the line. Co-headline, we got the women's bantamweight title on the line. We got Merab Dvalishvili going up against Sean O'Malley for the second time in basically what would be an immediate rematch for O'Malley, but, you know, just another fight in the reign of Merab's tenure right now as champ. You know, so we got the women's bantamweight title on the line with Julianna Peña going up against Kayla Harrison. I believe this is a 13-fight card that we got on our hands tomorrow.
Currently.
So, yeah, currently.
Currently.
I mean, hey, we had a crazy fucking weight miss, and I think that fight's still happening. So, looks like everything's a go. It's been a while since we've announced anything over fucking 12 fights. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's going to be a little bit of an extended show today.
It might be. Or it might
Episode
not.
61.
I don't know. Go ahead. My bad.
So we're going to start things off in the lightweight division. We got Markel Medeiros going up against Mark Choinsky.
Dumb name, bro. Like, dumb last name.
We got Medeiros coming in 2-0 in the UFC, 10-1 overall, and are currently riding the 8-fight win streak. We got Choinsky
Dumbass last name.
making
I'm
their
keep saying it.
UFC debut and are currently 8-0 overall.
Goofy bitch.
I'm gonna be going with Medeiros in this one by either decision or KO. Mostly just based upon them having, you know, more UFC experience at this point. I know that this was a fight that they had to find another opponent for, so I know Choinsky's coming in on short notice as well, so I don't feel like that plays much into his favor. You know, he'll definitely get some more shots down the line with the company, but this is him doing a favor at the expense of his perfect record. So, you know, best case scenario, he comes in and, you know, he's able to make a name for himself real quick. Or, you know, like I said, he comes in and, you know, is just here to get laid waste to by Medeiros, and Medeiros, you know, gets a paycheck. Everybody gets paid. Everybody goes home happy. But yeah, I just
Markel.
think Medeiros is just going to be the better overall fighter. It'll probably be a decision, like I said. And yeah, I'm going to be going with Medeiros in this one.
Markel Medeiros will make him Miata.
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, but yeah, as long as we agree, that's all that matters to me.
We do.
You got anything else you want to share?
Miata. No, really, to be honest with you, like, again, Markel Medeiros has, like, way more fight experience, way more, I would imagine, like, a higher fight IQ. Now, I wouldn't say I would imagine, but we just know that is a thing. This dude just showing up short notice, you know what I mean, to get smacked in the mouth a little bit, and he's going to get smacked in the mouth a little bit. But maybe he gets another shot at somebody who's not Markel Medeiros, you know what I mean? And so You know what I mean? And maybe he can do something a little bit better than what he's getting ready to do. Because looks like 8-1 on Saturday.
Yeah, probably.
Go ahead, my boy. Look at that. You
Uh,
like that? I might, you know what I mean? I'm feeling myself. So like, I might be like
hey,
looking at you like, oh,
hey,
how'd you feel
bro.
about that shit? You know what I mean? Whatever
Friggin'
though.
feel yourself.
But I'll also tell you like, even if you don't feel it, I'm like, yeah,
Feel,
fuck you.
feel all over yourself, bro.
Whoa, man, homo shit, bro. Come on, boy. Like, we ain't gotta do the Diddy shit. You know what I mean? I ain't gotta fucking like. This isn't baby oil, my boy. It's a Corona. Come on, my dog. Go ahead though.
Moving on to another lightweight bout. We have Killian Sakilde going up against Yanal Ashmush. I'm big. We got Shaquille coming in 1-0 in the UFC, 8-1 overall, and are currently on an 8-fight win streak. We got Ashmos coming in. They are 2-1 in the UFC, 8-1 overall, and 4-1 in their last 5 fights. I'm gonna be going with Sakilde in this one by decision or KO. I just feel like they're gonna have better overall skills all around. Oshmos is good, but his specialty is definitely the hands. I don't think he has much to offer from the ground, and I don't necessarily think that's his preference or somewhere he likes the fight to take place at. So really, just for that alone, I'm gonna go with Sakilde, who really looked good in his debut fight last time out. And yeah, I just feel like this is a good setup fight for him to further establish his name. But also Ashmos, likes to throw bombs, so either way, this should be a finish. But I'm gonna go with Sakilde by decision or KO.
These are two newbies, two new booties, two new booties.
Ashmos has 3 fights in the UFC. He ain't no new booty.
He's 1-2, I believe, in the UFC.
He's 2-1.
2-1.
Not a new booty.
Okay, I was fucking wrong. Give a fuck. Kill, uh, Kulin Sal kill Osmoose. Like he'll kill him. He's gonna kill him. So he's gonna just like die in the cage. Osmoose is going to die in the cage, enjoy himself. Um, Not my favorite fighter. Not the one that's gonna win. Um, I'm not really sure what else to say about that other than like my picks are fucking dope today, and they're going to do damage. That being said, Sakil's gonna win.
Okay. Let's move this right on along.
Yo,
Uh,
fuck your face. Nah, fuck that shit. We're not moving shit along, bro. I called Sakil, and I think that motherfucker's gonna beat some ass because like he's a way like better striker. They're both like very even on the ground. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? This dude's gonna fucking murder that dude. Go ahead, like man, move it along if you want to. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what I was
pick the pick,
trying to
pick the
do.
picks, pick the picks.
Still trying to
You know what I
do
mean?
it.
I'm just a pick. I'm
Still
just a pick
trying.
picker. You know what I mean? Still good at what I do. That's all that
uh,
really matters, huh? Is
move,
being good at what you do.
moving
What do
down.
I do? I'm good
Moving
at it, huh? Go ahead.
moving down a weight class. To the featherweight division, we have Jun Seng Yu going up against Jetka Sergi. We got Yu coming in, making their UFC debut, and are currently 8-0 overall. We got Sergi coming in. They are 1-2 in the UFC, 14-4 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5 fights. I'm gonna be going with you by decision or KO. Um, Maybe it's Yo. I'm sorry, my apologies, but I'm gonna be going with them by decision or KO. I just think that this is like nice little setup fight for them to go square off against somebody who's gonna be more than willing to partake. So but I do think that the skill, the better skill set lies with Yo. So yeah, I'm gonna be going with Yo in this one by decision or KO. Who you got?
Um, I got Joe Song Yo.
Hmm.
Trying to be very respectful of said man's name.
Yeah.
Versus Chika Sahaye.
I'm pretty sure you heard me say the names, bro. It's not.
I don't give a
I
fuck
don't know
about
if
their
you
names. To be honest with you,
need to try
this
this
is what
fucking hard, my guy.
I don't like. Well, you know what I mean. At the end of the day, like I really like. This is gonna be a good fight.
Mm-hmm.
But also with the trash fight, this is a road to UFC fight. Like I don't give a fucking damn about it, to be honest with you. Because it's two dudes who really cannot compete in the UFC against other UFC fighters.
Wildin', bro. One's making
Uh,
their UFC debut, bro.
and cool. Win the other one.
The other ones, yeah, he's 1-2 in the or yeah, 1-2 in the UFC. But I mean,
Fantastic. So what I just said is these guys could not compete in the UFC, and they apparently have showed themselves not to, or at least one of them has not. So that being said, I'm gonna go with the better of the two trash bags, the two fucking dirt piles, the two fucking dung fucking emojis. You know what I mean? Cool.
you're wildin'.
Joe, Song you win, bro. You're the best Dookie emoji.
Oh my God. All right, folks. Moving on to a fight that's gonna take place at 132 pounds, I guess, because
They're fucking
it was
weird.
supposed to be 125 pounds,
Get your
but
fucking lives together. Go
Ariane
ahead.
Lipsky came in extremely overweight. So she's gonna give up like 30% of her purse to Wang Tong. I realized is what how that name goes. I've been saying it crazy up until this point, but anyways, we got this women's bout, 132 pounds. We got Ariane Lipsky de Silva going up against Wang Tong. We got
Kong Wang, bro. What
bruh,
the fuck are you talking about,
bruh.
bro?
On the
It's
weigh-ins and everything, they
Kong
were
Wang.
saying Wong Tong, bruh.
It's Kong
They were
Wang, bro.
saying Wong Tong.
Okay, I you're making me feel better about what I'm getting ready to say because like you're saying some weird shit like Wong Tong Wang like going
Bruh,
like
that's what they were saying, bruh.
sure, bro.
Anyway, we got Lipsky de Silva coming in 6-7 in the UFC, 17-10 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5 fights. We got Wong Tong coming in 2-1 in the UFC, 7-1 overall, and 4-1 in their last 5 fights.
You're not
I'm gonna
ordering
go
Dollar Scoop,
with
my
Wong
boy. You're
Tong
talking about fights.
by either decision or KO.
Wong Dong. Like, that's really, bro. Come
They're
on, my dog. Whatever.
they're a dangerous striker. I think that they still have some things to learn mixed martial arts wise. Definitely got some ground game that they got to cover some ground on.
Sure.
Uh,
Good.
Lipsky
Good
de
fucking.
Silva, I feel like for them, they know that basically if they win, then they live to fight another day in the UFC. If they lose, then they're out of here. So I just feel like they really don't got much to lose. So it's just like they can go in there and be as dangerous, and they didn't have to deplete themselves too much for a weight cut. So they should come in there and just let it fucking all ride. Wong Tong, she's dangerous, and like I said, she just as long as this doesn't like have an extended any type of extended amount of time on the ground, then this fight plays into her favor. If this fight does begin to reach the ground and she starts to have extended stays, off her feet, then this could get dark for her again, similar to that Gabriela Fernandez loss that she took. Um, so but I believe that she'll be able to connect and either just piece up Lipsky de Silva or put her down.
And your pick is
Wong Tong,
perfect.
because that's how they were saying it on the
Fantastic.
broadcast that I was watching.
Cool. I'm gonna go with Kong Wang. Over Ariana Lipsky de Silva. Ariana Lipsky de Silva has been in the game for a long time. She has 27 fights under her belt. Kudos to her. Um, let's throw her flowers, but also let's just throw them onto her fucking grave. She should probably just go ahead and like lay down the gloves in this particular bout because Kong Wang is gonna whip her ass. It's not gonna whip her ass in like show Bodie fashion. I don't think it's gonna be like a first rounder or even like a KO or submission thing. She's just gonna whip her ass for 3 rounds straight. She's just gonna fucking eat mat, eat crotch, eat fucking all kinds of things that like she probably does not want to eat. And then Wang wins. So that's my pick. That's my story, and then we're gonna go with that.
All right.
Kong Wang.
Wong
Wong.
Tong.
Kong Wang. Kong Wong.
All right.
You
Well,
fucked
when
me
you
up like
watch the broadcast tomorrow, you're going to be super angry then when you hear these fools
I don't give
for
a fuck about these
fucking 20
dummy
minutes fucking say Wong Tong.
who like the fucking
The broadcast team.
okay.
Wong Tong.
Okay, so like fucking what? A gorilla fucking Joe Rogan, or are we talking about fucking the other fucking 2 other weirdos that doesn't even matter?
John Anik
John Anik, yeah,
and Joe Rogan
and
and Daniel Cormier. They're all going to say
Cormier.
Wong Tong.
Okay, well,
All right. You ready for that?
fuck them dudes.
Anyway.
Oh, what do they do? That's their whole fucking shtick, right? Their whole shtick. Don't get me wrong. Like Joe Rogan knows fighting, and so does like Daniel Cormier. Obviously, he was like a champion at one point, but like their whole shtick is, oh fuck! What did you see? Did you just see that shit? It's unexplainable. I've never seen that in the history of UFC. That kick. Joe, that kick was the craziest kick I've ever seen in my life. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like every fucking time. Calm it down, bro. You know who should be commentating
Man. Go ahead. No, go
UFC?
ahead.
Like fucking the WW fucking F. I'm gonna say F. WF fucking commentators. What's to do with the fucking
Fucking
hat?
Jim Ross.
Jim Ross. Jim Ross would be the greatest UFC commentator of all time, bro. The humanity, like he, not these fucking clowns. All they do, get the fuck out of here, bro. Fucking lame, bro. Lame shit. Whatever.
Uh, oh
Let's move
shit,
on.
that took a fucking turn. I wasn't expecting that, but moving on to a men's welterweight bout. We got Chaos Williams going up against Andreas Gustafsson. We got Williams coming in 6-3 in the UFC, 15-4 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5 fights. We got Gustafsson coming in making their UFC debut, 11-2 overall, and 4-1 in their last five.
My bad, dog. My bad.
4-1 in their last 5 fights. I'm gonna be going with Williams in this one by decision or KO. I just feel like they've been training for a fight now here for a long while. So is Gustafsson, but I'd say Williams more so. They're gonna be a nasty striker. Gustafsson, he's gonna have a little bit of a ground game, but I don't think that neither one of these guys are really gonna be looking to take this to the ground. And then so at that point, I got to give this one to Chaos Williams. I just think he's gonna be the better striker of the two. Gustafsson definitely going to be dangerous, but I feel like he'll begin to slow down as the fight goes on and just won't put out as much volume. Don't get me wrong, Williams isn't going to pour on the volume, but I feel like he'll be able to throw a little bit more and connect a little bit more than Gustafsson. So yeah, I'm gonna be going with Williams in this one.
Unfortunately, I cannot give the fight to shit the bed Williams. I've got to give it to Andres Gustafsson.
Oh, the unproven guy, huh? You're gonna give a guy making his debut the fight over somebody who has 9 fights in the UFC?
Great. And his record is, and his record is,
15-4.
and his record is like Chaos Williams is like he's just undisciplined. Like I'm getting ready to explain to you, or I'm getting ready to compare him to.
Dude has 5 less fights than Williams, all of which have never taken place in the UFC. It's just weird. It's just weird because usually you be on some whole different shit. So I'm just, I guess I'm a little befuddled.
Befuddled. That's a great boomer term that you have. You know what I mean? That being said, Chaos Williams just doesn't like. He doesn't strike me as somebody who just wants to climb the ranks. He just wants to be where he's at. He wants to like collect a check. Like, does he make fights good enough to where you can keep being in the UFC? Sure. Is he trying to climb the ranks? Is he trying to like be the guy you want to see? Not really, but he's like good enough. You know what I mean? Like, he's not bad. He's not good. He's just so. Chaos Williams. He's another dude for Gustafsson to fucking just hold him down. You know what I mean? Big brother his ass and fucking like get to the next fucking ranking that he needs to. Like, Chaos Williams is just like he's just laying me, bro. Like there's just like a certain couple fighters, bro. Like, and it's gonna look a little weird. Like, people are gonna say things about the things I say at some point. Well, they probably already say things about the things I whatever. Chaos Williams, like, weirdo, not really wanting it. Gustafsson wants it. Gustafsson gets it. Gustafsson is not the better striker, not the faster striker. Chaos Williams is a faster striker, powerful striker, like the guy. Wrestling, I think Gustafsson got it, but also I just think no gas tank in Chaos versus Gustafsson, and Gustafsson gets this shit. You know what I mean? And like I get some more money, so we can move on to the next one, bro. Like,
That was a whole bunch of nothing.
a whole bunch of nothing.
I mean, I'm glad we got to the end of it and you fucking finally gave us your pick, but that was some tough
I
going
said
to fucking
Gustafsson
get
early.
there.
I
Jesus
literally said it
criminy,
right
my
on the
G.
fucking beginning of it.
Jesus. Anyway,
Let's go to the next one then.
moving on to the
Weirdo,
heavyweight
bro.
bout of the evening.
Ding.
We got Sergey.
Sergey's feedback.
You want to continue?
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
No,
Finish.
go ahead.
Finish the intro. What the fuck was that, bro?
Is that how you drink a beer, bro?
No, bro.
Is that how you drink a beer?
The way you were
No,
fucking
I
drinking
definitely
that
did not, bro.
motherfucker.
Like,
What
I
are you
definitely
talking
didn't,
about? All
but,
them
like,
sound effects, bro.
I definitely did not do that, but okay.
What the fuck was that?
We got Sergey's feedback. We've got Waldo Cortez Acosta. Acosta's gonna beat the shit out of fucking Spivak. Spivak is I mean,
8-5 in the UFC,
can
17 and
I?
5
Okay. Oh, you don't
overall,
even let me say
and
it then.
3 and 2
You said
in
go
the
ahead and say it
last
then.
5 fights. Well, you didn't say it correctly, nigga. You wanted to start going right in the picks
I don't
and
have to
shit.
say it the same
Didn't
way you
even
say
break
it.
these niggas down.
Why
Yes,
do I
you
gotta
did.
break it down?
That's not. It's not an intro for nothing.
Then you break it down. Then
No, I will.
go
I
ahead.
will
Then.
break it down.
Okay, fine. My bad. This is your shit.
Sergey Spivak is 8-5 in the UFC, 17 and 5 overall, and 3 and 2 in their last 5 fights. Cortez Acosta is 6 and 1 in the UFC, 13 and 1 overall, and 4 and 1 in their last 5 fights. Take it away, fucking.
No,
Ray
give us
Bucks.
our pick, bro.
No, go ahead, bruh.
You're not gonna give us a pick?
Would be the time for the picks, so you can continue from where you left off now that we are back on track. But, I just had to keep us from fucking going off the rails. Now that we're back on track, feel free to continue on with the picks portion where in its rightful fucking slot in this ordering that we're doing here.
Waldo Cortez Acosta will be the winner. He will beat the shit out of fucking Spivak. Sergey Spivak. Give him his whole fucking name. Don't give a fuck. This is a heavyweight bout. And that being said, Waldo Acosta is the better striker, the harder puncher. The problem with this particular bout is his gas tank. And will he be able to keep it going against Sergey Spivak? But he will, and he will whip his ass, and I will get some more. When I say more, I mean more money. Of course. Go ahead and let's move it on to the next one. What's up?
What the fuck was that? What you were doing? Just why do you have to break it down like that? Anyway, fucking
Oh, fuck about you,
Sergey
bro. I'm so
Spivak
sick
is
of you.
actually gonna be the winner of this bout. I'm gonna take them by either decision or submission, and that's pretty much what I think the key factor in this fight is if Cortez Acosta can keep this on the feet. If they can't keep this on the feet, then it's going to be tough going for them on this night. Spivak, though, on the other hand, I don't think he has that great of hands, but he has decent enough hands to find entry for takedowns. So once again, if he's able to get this to the ground, which I think he will be able to, then he'll start to wear on Acosta, and then eventually, just keep taking them to the ground if he even has to really do that and find a submission at some point. Cortez Acosta, he could definitely get his hands on Spivak and possibly put him out on the feet, but I just think that this is a really good test for him at this stage, to see how well rounded he is if he plans on climbing the ranks any further than he has thus far. So, but I think that Spivak is gonna basically just take him down, hold him for either 3 rounds, or eventually find the submission. I'm gonna be going with Spivak.
Brilliant. Well, I guess you're gonna move into the next one, man. That's your whole shit, huh?
Oh, I'm so used to you going second. I fucked up. My bad. You got it.
You
You got
fucking goofy bitch.
it. uh, moving down a notch to the light heavyweight division, we have Asmat Mirzakhanov going up against Bredson Ribeiro. We got Mirzakhanov coming in there 4-0 in the UFC, 14-0 overall. We got Ribeiro coming in. They are 2-2 in the UFC, 17-7 with one no contest overall, and 3-2 in their last 5 fights. I'm gonna be going with Mirzakhanov in this one by either decision or KO. I just think they're gonna have the heavier hands. They're gonna be the more patient, calculated striker. Bretson Ribeiro definitely a dangerous striker in his own regard, but he's a little bit chinny, and I just think that his striking isn't going to be as effective as Mirzakhanov's is. So for that reason, I'm going to go ahead and go with Mirzakhanov. I also believe, he'll be able to, take a punch better than Ribeiro. So, yeah, I'll be going with Mirzakhanov.
Mirzakhanov is my brother's pick. And it's one of his best picks of the evening. That's great. Like I'm actually very happy with that. Like Mirzakhanov, as he said, hands, fucking striking. Or I mean, I want to say hands of striking, but like has a great striking, has the ability to take a person to the ground, make it happen. Mirzakhanov probably will win this one. Bretson Ribeiro is kind of on like a downside. He's definitely on the end of his career. That being said, good job, fucking bro. Like sometimes you win, huh?
I don't need to do that. Why you keep touching me,
Just
bro?
tell you, like sometimes
Why?
you might
You don't
win.
need to touch me, bro.
Whatever. Mirzakhanov for the win, huh? Good shit, huh?
Yeah.
Good shit, my boy.
All right. I don't think I like any of this, but we're gonna move on anyways to the featured prelim of the night. We have a flyweight bout taking place. We got Bruno Silva going up against Joshua Van. We got Silva coming in. They are 4-3 in the UFC with one no contest. 14-6 with 2 draws in that one no contest overall, and 4-1 in their last 5 fights. We got Van coming in. They are 6-1 in the UFC, 13-2 overall, and 4-1 in their last 5 bouts. I'm gonna be going with Van in this one by either decision or KO. I just believe, just overall, going to be the better fighter in this one. This is just a nice showcase fight, I believe, for them against stiff competition. But really, when it comes down to it, Van is this is going to be one of those where he's either going to point fight and piece him up over 3 rounds, or wear him down and eventually, TKO, get him up against the fence, overwhelm him, and then have the ref step in. Yeah, I'm gonna be going with Joshua Van in this one. Bruno Silva, he'll be good for like maybe a flash KO or something early in the fight. If he was able to pull this one off, it'll happen early. But for a full 3-round fight, I just believe that Joshua Van will be better overall. So that's who I'll be going with. Welcome back.
Well, I didn't even get to fucking do anything because
Yeah.
you had a terrible fucking breakdown. Uh, I mean, I guess it was a very easy fight to figure out. Joshua Van is gonna win, right? Gonna whip this dude's ass. Dude has a little bit more action in the ring. Finish this shit. You know what I mean? So Joshua Van for the win. Can you make this next breakdowns you have like with all this like, oh, he's done this and that in UFC and he's got all that shit to where I can like, you know what I mean, go outside and take a moment.
Fuck those suck
Cause
cancer dick.
it's one way to say it. You know what I mean? The other way to say it is, I'm good at 3 things, folks. Let me go ahead and explain these to you. I'm good at fucking, fighting, and gambling.
All right, that's way
That's
too
what I
much
can do.
information.
I don't give a shit. That's
First
what I
bullet
do.
point nobody needed to know
I don't give
or
a
cares about, for the record.
some might, but just saying. That's what I do. That's what I'm good at. That's how I handle shit.
You want to go fucking suck fucking
You want to keep saying that?
Tobacco Jackson out there or what?
Was that out the head? Was that some new shit?
That was free. I freestyled
Bro,
that.
that was solid. Tobacco Jackson, huh? All right, my boy. All right. We got to let him have it. You know what I mean? Like, if you come up with shit like Tobacco Jackson, you're about to go ahead and suck off Tobacco Jackson? Yeah, all right, my boy. Cool, yeah, all right. Bet, Doug. Good shit. Enjoy yourself.
I'll try and
Fucking
make
break
this
it down.
breakdown as long as possible so
Yeah,
you can take your
fucking,
time,
stretch it out,
go
brother.
nice and slow with it.
Hey, don't get too crazy with the Tobacco Jackson shit. Like, you're trying to stretch it out. You don't need to, okay? You got it? Boom. You got the pop. You know what I mean? Stretch the pop out, my boy.
Moving on to a welterweight bout, we got Vicente Luque going up against Kevin Holland. We got Luque coming in there 16-6 in the UFC, 23-10 with 1 draw overall, and 2-3 in their last 5 fights. We got Holland coming in there 14-10 with 1 no contest in the UFC, 27-13 with that 1 no contest overall, and are 2-3 in their last 5 fights. Oh man, I mean, even up until this point, like right now, I'm kind of on the fence with this one, but I am gonna go with Holland by either decision or KO. I ain't gonna lie, I like Luque better, and actually give him a solid, shot at winning this fight. It's just I just think that Kevin Holland's, I feel like he's a little bit more dialed in now. I feel like if he shows up and does what he knows how to do, then and isn't just on some I'm just here to collect a check shit, then he's gonna make this pretty easy for himself and probably get Luque the fuck out of here. Luque, on the other hand, though, he's sneaky, and if you let him stick around, he's gonna make you pay for it. He's always live to finish the fight at any point. If you take him to the ground, you're taking a risk because he has some sneaky good grappling. But really, it's the only thing is I just feel like Luque is a little chinny. Even though he's shown that maybe he's been able to preserve the chin a little bit here recently, but I just feel like against somebody as dangerous as Kevin Holland, who can come at you from different angles and abstract fucking angles and shit like that, he could catch Luque and wobble him and then eventually put him away. But I just feel like the longer the fight goes on, then potentially, like Luque could start wearing Holland down. But I just feel like Kevin Holland. I don't like this motherfucker, to be honest. Like the more I watch him, I've just been watching his career, the less I like him. But that's not what this is about. This is about fighting. And although he's had some moments where, you don't know where his head's at necessarily, and you don't think he takes shit seriously. Every time I've made that my breakdown, then he comes in and fucking handles business, unless it's literally like a, a grappler extraordinaire. Anytime he takes on like a grappler extraordinaire, then I kind of know what time it is. But besides that, he literally you just it's kind of a coin flip with him sometimes. But you know, if we're going skill for skill, I think at this point Kevin Holland is the better fighter, so that's who I'll be picking in this fight.
I'll absolutely not be picking that shit. That's fucking trash. Kevin Holland is fucking a puto. Like he's not the fucking guy that anybody should fucking pick. He's a win lose one dude. Like he wins one, he loses one. He won the last one, so he's gonna lose this one. Um, he's here for the paycheck. You know what I mean? He catches the paycheck and then you know what I mean? Boom, he's on a high and whatever the fuck that is. You know what I mean? I'm not in his fucking brain, but I just kind of see what the fuck he's been doing, and it's trash. Vicente Luque is trying to um, push past that, trying to be better. Like you know what I mean? He's had a storied fucking history of fighting as well. Um, but I don't think it's one of those things where he's like here for a paycheck. He legitimately gets knocked out or submitted or whatever it is, and where it's like Kevin Holland is a phenom. Kevin Holland is the epitome of uh what's that called? Skill, not skill. Of gift. Like he's had a gift or like
Yeah,
a
talent, natural
talent.
talent.
Talent. He is the epitome of talent, not the epitome of work, hard work. Um, he's just one of those dudes who can literally show up in the cage and like be competitive. But again, work beats out talent. Vicente Luque is work. Kevin Holland is talent. Kevin Holland's gonna lose.
I didn't know where the fuck that was going for a while there, and I was starting to wonder, like, is this motherfucker really picking Luque or is he picking Holland? But the way you brought it all back around and wrapped that up, I respect it. That was a good assessment. I like that.
I do what I can, bro. It's really kind of what I wanted to say about fucking Hill and the other dude.
All right, folks. Moving on to the card opener, the main card opener. We got a bantamweight bout too. Start off the main card, given that we got two title fights with the bantamweight title on the line. So great way to open up the card is with some bantamweight stakes on the line. We got Mario Batista going up against Patchy Mix making their UFC debut. We got Batista coming in 9-2 in the UFC, 15-2 overall, and are currently riding a 7-fight win streak. We got Mix coming in making their UFC debut, 20-1 overall, and are on a 7-fight win streak of their own. They are a world champion coming over from the Bellator slash PFL. This actually was a fight slated for Mario Batista versus Marlon Vera. Vera had to pull out, so then they brought Mix in. Um, the spouse partner of Tatiana Suarez, and a dangerous grappler. I'm gonna be going with Mix in this one by either decision or sub. I just see them as being one of those guys that actually is super competitive, high level competitor outside of the UFC. Has to make a fucking statement here. Has to win this fight, to be totally honest, especially after Patricio Pitbull came in and got worked over. This guy has to come in and put on for the guys outside of the organization and prove that there's dudes out here who are just as dangerous as the guys in the UFC. Batista, I like that they're matching him against Batista because this is straight out the gate. Like you're getting tested straight out the gate. You know, we're giving you a guy who's on his way up, is possibly only like two fights or so outside of competing for a title himself. You know, so this literally puts you in title. It puts you in title contention out the gate. Your only real competition at this point would be like, you know, Corey Sandhagen, who's been making a name for himself. So maybe you put yourself in a number one contender fight with Corey Sandhagen, or you skip the line and you know, for hype and just for you know, blockbuster sales type shit, you know, you put this newcomer in straight away against Merab. You know, their former training partners. You got storylines there. They've already agreed that, you know, if it ever came to this, they would be down and it would just be business. Anyways, going with Mix, he's probably going to find a nasty submission, you know. Batista will, you know, definitely is going to get close and probably engage some clinching sequences, which will open things up for Mix to be able to, you know, start enacting some grappling. Batista is a dangerous striker though, but we've seen here recently, you know, he likes to, you know, get in close, put you up against the fence, and just kind of point you to death. He's not worried about making the fight exciting. He has the capability, but he ain't worried about making it exciting. He's just looking for the W. Definitely looking to try and spoil Mix's debut party here, and you know, further cement his case for either one more fight or potentially putting himself in place as well, depending on how this fight ends. But all in all, I'm gonna be going with the newcomer, Patchy Mix.
This little catchy chick is gonna get fucking put on his pockets by fucking Mario Batista. Um,
You
you're
called him Catchy Chick?
he's like a catchy chick, right? Like a
That's
what should I
wild.
say? Should I say something different? And catchy chick,
No,
like
hey,
that's
that was
pretty good,
just
huh?
wild.
No,
That was wild.
I don't give a fuck. Like fuck this dude. He's not part of the UFC. Mario Batista is. Mario Batista has fought some of the some good people in the UFC. Patchy Mix has fought good people in a fucking lesser division or lesser what do they call that
Organizations.
organization.
So you're gonna go with homeboy earlier, but you're not gonna go with a dude who's fucking 20-1 and actually has belts in those lesser organizations. But you're gonna take homeboy over fucking Chaos Williams, who actually has like
So
9 fights in
I
the
know who
fucking
fucking
UFC.
wins. I know who fucking wins. Okay. You don't know I
This
know who
fucking
wins.
guy,
I'm the
man.
fucking best.
No, I don't
I'm
think
the
you know
best
who
fucking winner.
wins.
Do
Motherfucker got a lucky fucking little set of wins last week, and now you think you're back in the mix? You think you're back in the patchy mix? Nah, bruh, you're not.
you think you're
Sorry,
in the
my G.
patchy mix?
Yeah, you know, yeah, I know, I know.
Solid. Fuck you. Fuck patchy mix. Mario Batista for the fucking win. Smacking this little dude down back to the lower ranks of some fucking dumbass organization. It doesn't matter because it's not fucking UFC. Boom. Mario Batista for the win, baby. I'll give you the fucking Jeff Hardy shit. Let's go.
Shout out my guy Darren in the chat.
Shout out my guy Jeff Hardy.
The fuck? Moving on to a middleweight bout, the featured bout of the evening, which I feel like they should have switched this around with Batista and Mix, but
You gotta have a girl up
regardless,
there, baby.
we got Calvin Gastelum going up against Joe Pyfer. We got Gastelum coming in. They're 13-9 with one no contest in the UFC. 19-9 with one no contest overall, and 2-3 in their last 5 fights. We got Pyfer coming in 4-1 in the UFC, 13-3 overall, and 4-1 in their last 5 fights. Reluctantly, I'm going with Pyfer in this one by either decision or KO. I feel like they're going to win because of their grappling prowess, their conditioning, and just them probably being the better overall fighter. Gastelum throws bombs, is very dangerous when striking, but he becomes one-dimensional after a while if he's not able to connect with you. He does a lot of striking, and then it's like, he goes for a lot of overhands and shit like that. And if he's able to connect, it is not going to be a good time for you, but he has to connect, and I feel like people now kind of got him figured out. And, as long as you can keep him from, getting inside and, landing something fucking nasty on you, it's pretty much, easy pickings after that, especially if you can get him to the ground. Even though he does have skills in the wrestling department, at this point, I just feel like that isn't the well that he goes to anymore. So it's just like something that, now is kind of became a weakness of his. And I think that that's something that Piper's going to take advantage of. Don't get me wrong. After the way this fool acted when he had to pull out of when these fools were supposed to fight last time they were scheduled and talked all that shit, I want him to get knocked the fuck out. I ain't gonna lie. But if we're gonna just go skill for skill, then I have to go with Piper in this one. Yeah, I'm gonna go
It's
with
crazy.
Piper.
It's crazy that you go for Piper because you just chewed up fucking Gastelum like you just like chewed him up like you I was like literally fucking just like take his wiener out of your mouth, my dog. Like take like Matt Glizzy, bro. Like you just like but I say Piper's gonna win. Like what the fuck? That's weird as fuck, my dog. Like bet on somebody. I bet on Piper. I think Piper's gonna beat Gaslam's ass because Gaslam is on a downside. Gaslam is his bell curve. He's at the bottom of his bell curve. He's getting ready to fall down. Like what are we talking about? You're all like, oh, Gaslam was like this fucking great motherfucking striker and he can fucking do this as long as he doesn't fucking like do it early and like gas himself out. Like, bro, Piper's gonna beat his ass, bro. You know it. I know it.
I,
And like now you're trying to like I'm sorry, Goslin. Like, calm it the
chill
fuck
it the
down, my
fuck out,
dog.
my G. Chill it the fuck out. Darren disagrees. He believes Gaslam's going to take that. Joe No Chin Piper going to sleep. We got Zark81 in the chat. What's good? There is no Kevin here. I don't know if you're doing like a all black guys look alike type joint right now, but this
We
is.
kind of do.
uh, and then you said Ignacio Bahamondes versus Rufy next after he gets past Fiziev. That would be a nasty fight.
Looking fight. I
I feel
love
like
that.
that would be Bahamondes kind of fighting down though,
Mm-hmm.
especially if he gets past Fiziev. But that would be a super super dope fight.
Yep.
But yeah, shouts out to y'all in the chat. Much love. Moving on to the co-main event of the evening, we have the first of two title fights going down, both in the bantamweight division. Um, we have the women's bantamweight title on the line
Hey man,
first.
wait, calm down. Like, bro, like I look like Snoop on chemo, my dog. Come on, like,
The fuck?
hey, like my boy, I'm
That's
way bigger than Snoop.
that's fucking
Two,
wild.
I will whip an ass, motherfucker. Like, catch one of these, my dog. Like,
What the
what are we
fuck?
talking about? Snoop
That's
on chemo,
crazy.
my dog?
Hey, I think I had a nigga one time in the comments, not like during a live stream, but just like a comment on one of our pre-recorded videos. I think the nigga tried to say I had a hairpiece, my nigga.
That's crazy as fuck, bro. That's crazy as
The
fuck.
nigga went to
I will
say
whip
I
your
had a
ass,
whole
Zach,
hair.
just so you're aware, bro.
Dude got a whole hairpiece on. I said, what the fuck?
I will whip that dude Zach's ass, bro. Like, I'm like, bro, Snoop, my dog, like, I am not no, like, you know what I mean? Like, not that thing,
No,
my
that
dog.
freak's muscle shirt was looking empty.
Fucking Darren. All right, my dog. This fool has me crying. Fuck you, Darren.
Oh shit.
That we, my G. What? I don't even know what the fuck that means. Tuck that shit in your pocket. Darren, you're an asshole. You know what it is, my dog. Whatever, though.
Oh fuck. That shit was fucking funny, bro. Anyway, y'all, moving on to this
He's
fucking
fucking.
bantamweight title fight in the women's division. We got Julianna Peña going up against Kayla Harrison. We got Peña coming in. They are 8-3 in the UFC, 11-5 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5 fights. We got Harrison coming in. They are 2-0 in the UFC, 18-1 overall, and 4-1 in their last 5 fights. I told y'all this. If y'all been watching, you already know what's about to take place here. So don't be surprised. But for those of you who don't know, yes, I am going with fucking Juliana Pena in this one by either decision or KO. I know on paper and just skill wise, you would say definitely this is Harrison's fight to win. Really, all she has to do is show up and it's over. She's gonna take Juliana down, freaking muscle her, and eventually put her to sleep or something like that. Um, I see that happening. It definitely can happen, but it has to happen early. Um, I feel like, the longer this fight goes on, the more it plays into Juliana's hands. I mean, Kayla Harrison isn't Amanda Nunes, so she's not just going to sit there and fucking put fucking paws on her for fucking 5 minutes or for 5 rounds and just, beat the fucking daylights out of her. I don't think that Harrison's handset is, that skilled. I don't think it's like that. I think she has good enough hands to, get people up against the fence, find entry for takedowns, and eventually, do what she has to do from there. Juliana though, she's just a dog, man. That's really what this all comes down to. Is I just think Juliana Pena is a dog. She's fucking she don't she's not skilled in any particular department. She's not got this nasty technique or finesse about her or nothing. She's just fucking a dog. She just will fucking take a beating to eventually wear you down and then start fucking beating on you. And I think that that's what's going to happen is I think that she's going to I almost feel like, I'm not going to say but she's going to lull Harrison into a false sense of security, you know. And unless Harrison, like I said, just bulldozes her and takes her to the ground and just fucking chokes her the fuck out, within that first round and a half, I just see Pena eventually, coming on strong that second half of the third round and then going into those championship rounds and just fighting a very tired and depleted Kayla Harrison. I see an instance where Harrison, almost gets a fucking submission locked in, and then either time runs out or she blows her arms out and fucking Pena eventually shakes free, and then Harrison's just tired as shit. If you looked at her on the scale, she looked like she was dead on the scale. These weight cuts are fucking taking a toll on her, but she wants that belt. There ain't nothing doing at the women's featherweight division, so this is her only option. From here, if she wins, then fucking Amanda Nunes comes back, which is cool. But you know, Nunes says she'll fight Pena for a third time too, just to put a into that trilogy. So, I mean, I just think that Pena, I think a lot of people are just, not giving her enough credit, and she definitely could fucking ruin a lot of people's fucking parlays and, things of that nature. She's a huge underdog, so there's value there. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Juliana Pena in this one.
God damn, it was a fucking super long, fucking unnecessary, fucking like a breakdown of fucking Juliana Pena versus Kayla Harrison. Juliana Pena's gonna beat her ass. Juliana Pena, what?
Nothing. Go ahead. I'll get to this in a second.
Juliana Pena is the better fighter. She's the better mixed martial artist. She has ground game. She has stand up. She has grappling. She's ready to fucking do all the things. Kayla Harrison is a fucking like a name. You know what I mean? She has great marketing. She's big as fuck, right? Like she's a monster. She's like mad stacked. I'll give you that. But like this beach muscle shit. Like Kayla Harrison is not gonna beat a Juliana Pena. Julianna Peña is the fucking bantamweight championship holder for a fucking reason, and she's gonna keep being that person for a fucking reason. Kayla Harrison has moved up the ranks, has been fucking moved by the machine of the UFC to that particular spot. She's not good. She is a one trick pony. She is just like a beast. She's going to monster you. She's able to like just flex you into the fucking position she wants you in. It's not because she's fucking dope. It's not because she has great technique. It's not because any of that. Julianna opinion for the win. Like, what the fuck can we talk about?
Now, like my guy Zark81 said, though, the big question above all else is, do you know what a 4570 is?
What are you fucking talking about?
You don't know what a 4570 is?
It sounds like what kind of weird gay shit is that?
You don't know?
No.
Yeah, no, I don't know either, really. I think it's a gun. He's just referring to this old fucking clip of Kevin Holland and fucking Rampage Jackson getting into it on a podcast, and Kevin Holland just started saying that, fuck it, if you don't know what 4570 is, then you're not a real man. And you're
No,
a
that's
fucking...
bullshit. No, no, because it wasn't a 4570. It was like, like, because they were talking about guns.
Yeah,
That was
that's
a
what he's
gun
saying.
thing, but it was like not a 70. Like, it was like, because there's not a 70 gun. So that's stupid. That's not fucking a real thing. Fuck
Street
that.
Jesus Jorge Masvidal would soon return, according to reports. Hey, I mean, he's in a good position now to, he could come back. He can get that Leon fight, probably. He could get the Kobe Covington fucking rematch, probably. Like, but nah, I mean, Masvidal is very one-dimensional.
Masvidal's a fucking scrub, bro.
Level the vibes. George is a scrub. I mean, kind of his.
Jorge is a
Scrub
scrub,
would mean
bro.
fuck
What
your
are we
dad
talking
back to
about?
his grave, motherfucker. He'd get clapped by all those guys. Oh shit, bro. They going at it in the chat.
Man, Jorge Masvidal gets clapped, bro, by anybody. Cheese clap, bro. Like, they're literally going to turn him around and just, like, give him a Saturday Night Ride. You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about, bro? Like,
Oh
hey,
shit.
shouts out to Jorge Masvidal. Good job, my dog, for, like, actually fighting the UFC, nigga.
How
But, like,
did he find his way into this fucking episode at all?
I don't
We're
know,
talking
bro.
about women's fucking bantamweight.
No, hey,
Oh
wait,
shit.
but how did he find his way into Wyndham Bantamweight fucking talk? You know what I mean? That's weird, like, right? He's a Wyndham battle. You know what I mean? Like, he's a women's bantamweight fucking talk about.
What?
Like, you fucking little weirdo.
What
Like,
what weight class would Diddy fight?
that fucking little fat bitch. He'd probably be like, we could probably get him
Oh,
down to 155, huh?
I think,
You know what I mean? If he wanted to be on that Diddy Run the City, he might be on some 155 shit.
yeah, I think Diddy right now, the way he was looking
Oh, he's
before
thick
shit, man,
now,
that
bro.
fool probably
He's a
on
thick
some
boy.
welterweight, middleweight
Nah,
status.
bro, he's on some like light heavy, baby. He's a thick boy right now, bro. He's getting all that commissary and shit.
Yeah, 185, I would say right now,
Yeah,
somewhere
yeah,
between
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Back in the day, though, we talking about fucking,
Did he run the city, baby? Remember when he was
yeah,
doing the
yeah, with the
little,
mohawk and shit. Yeah, he probably
yeah,
could have caught him at a nice little
155,
155.
155, baby.
That's fucking crazy. But then he's gonna win, and then the match is gonna have to fucking get overturned to no contest for massive amounts of baby oil. His opponent could fucking hold on to it.
Bruh,
Oh, it's
bro.
definitely gonna check your oil tank and shit too.
Oh,
So.
yeah, he's going to do that. Oh, shit. Hey, boy.
You're
This
gonna
isn't that kind
whisper
of
in
fight,
your,
Diddy. This isn't
gonna,
that kind of
gonna
fight.
whisper in your ear and shit.
Come here. Come and take that. Take that. Take that.
DDP versus Diddy for the undisputed middleweight champion.
Woo! DDP for the win, my dog.
Oh, that's a nasty fucking freak off right there, bro. That's crazy, dog.
There's a lot of baby oil, baby.
DDP be kissing his fucking coaches and shit, getting dick grabbed by his coach, and then Diddy
What?
sees that
Oh,
shit
I
and
didn't
is
see
like,
that
I
shit.
want to
What?
fight at this gym.
Oh, fuck. Wait, what did I miss, my nigga?
Oh, bro, pull up to every fight pre-oiled. Fuck, bro, this is the best episode ever. This shit is hilarious. Would you rather be the first ones to fight the gorilla or be the last one in line to fuck Bonnie Blue?
I'll be the last one, baby.
Yeah, bro, I'll be the last.
She's gonna get the best.
Fuck fighting
She's
a
gonna
gorilla.
get that.
The first one to fight a gorilla?
No, bro, you're dead. It's
The
a wrap.
first one? That's the.
You know what I mean? Like as long as you, I'm gonna put a condom on if I fuck Bonnie Blue in the last time. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, all right, cool, let's go, baby.
That was a wild question, but yeah, definitely. I
Wrap
guess
it
I gotta
up.
be last in line because
Yeah, just wrap it up.
definitely not front line in a fucking gorilla, bro. That's fucking crazy. I give her my all.
This was a fucking savage, man.
Jerry is fucking.
All right. Wait, would you wrap it up though? Would you wrap it up?
Oh shit, bro! This fucking.
Okay,
This shit took
okay.
a
This is the
fucking
question. I'm gonna ask the
crazy
question
turn.
to the chat, right? Like, ring. All right, Bonnie Blue, 1,000 motherfuckers.
If she made me, this was fucking nuts, dog. This is nuts, bro.
1,000 people, bro.
Darren is nuts.
You're the last
bro.
dude. You have to either go raw for 10 milli or go to jail for 10 years. There you go. Boom. There we go. That's the fucking, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What's the chat gonna do?
Bro. I think that's the easy answer.
What are you doing?
I'm going raw, bro. What are you talking about? This is crazy. I don't even know why I'm even doing. Like,
you
having these
go raw,
conversations.
bro?
This doesn't matter. Yeah, bro. I ain't going to prison for 10 years.
But then, like, you're raw, like, you got, like, your dick looks like a fucking, like, pickle Rick and shit.
I mean,
come on, my
what
dog.
the fuck are we signing up for? Just to fucking, like, this shit ain't gonna be like a sanctioned fucking.
We don't know.
This shit ain't like niggas ain't gonna sign waivers and shit like
What,
that.
your dick looks like pickle Rick, my boy?
Nah,
Pickle
bro. 'Cause
Rick!
10 years.
Pickle Rick!
Someone might go raw on me, nigga. Fuck that, dog.
Whoa,
Like,
whoa.
fuck
Hold
that,
up. Wait,
nigga.
hold up.
Hey.
Hold up.
Fuck
Hold
that,
up.
nigga.
Somebody might go wrong on you. That's
I know
weird,
that's
bro.
I know that's a
yo,
huge pause, my nigga. That's a
Whoa,
huge
hold
pause.
up. Hold up.
10 years in
Clip
prison,
this
fool?
shit.
10 years in prison? Don't get me wrong. I'm going to do what I can. I'm going to fucking swell up. I'm going to fucking, try to be on point, But fuck that, dog. There's strength in numbers, bruh. If they want you, they'll get you, dog. Fuck that. I'm cool, dog. I'm fucking cool, dog.
I'm fucking dead, bro. I'm so dead.
Let's see here. Level the Vibe said that's a hard one. He doesn't know. He doesn't know if he would fucking go raw or do the 10. Volkanovski has more hair than Jada Smith. This nigga Zark just be. What's up with these random ass comments? That's what we haven't even got to the main event yet because this nigga Zark just fucking.
It's a savage, bro. He's a fucking savage. I appreciate him.
Cause shit, you can end up getting into some even freakier shit in them 10 years. That's what I'm saying, bro. Did you see that mugshot of that nigga? They did like a 10-year fucking before and after of his first mugshot going into prison, and then his like mugshot.
Bro, look at
they updated his prison mugshot, and the nigga fucking had the eyebrows done.
Keegan Redler, bro. Keegan Redler.
Bro, chill out. We don't need to be saying any fucking. We don't need.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck that nigga, bro.
Well, that's not even.
Whatever.
Not necessary, my G. But yes, to your point, level the vibes. Yes, fucking. Darren Monroe said pause. Say goodbye to your guy's spot. I seen that shit turned Buddy out. Yeah, see, he seen that fucking mugshot. That shit was crazy. The day Dana dies, Big Spin could see from his third eye. This nigga's Zark.
This nigga's wild, bro. Zark, I like this nigga Zark, bro. He's a fucking monster.
Nigga said you were Snoop on chemo. Now he's the boy.
Oh, no, you're right. Oh, wait, I forgot about that shit. Man, fuck you, Zuck. Eat his fat ass dick, fucking clown. I forgot
Oh,
about that shit. My bad.
oh shit, I'm crying, bro. Can we get on to the main event? Let's see. One of your mates has more appearance in prison than his career. This nigga said our mates.
Yeah, shut
This
up.
nigga.
Okay, Zuck.
Damn,
No,
bro.
you're trying, bro.
It's
Now
like
you now you're
now you're
reaching, my
starting to do
boy.
this. You're starting to sound a little Carter Six-ish right now.
You little
You're getting on your
bitch.
Carter Six, man.
Yeah, sounds like shit,
Don't
bro.
run it into the ground. But
Yeah.
no, I mean for real though, that nigga is wilding though. Like he's wilding. Like that fool.
Sadiq.
Yeah, Cedric Dumont,
Yeah,
or
he fucked
Cedricus.
off. He
Yeah, that
fucked
fool is
off.
a clown, bro. Like he definitely is a clown. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, don't call him my mate. He
My
ain't
mate.
my mate.
That's my mate. Yeah.
Yeah, Cedricus a crash out. D1 crash out.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Oh, okay. I think finally we got some space to finally move on to the main event of the evening. We have the men's bantamweight title on the line. We have a rematch dating back to, I believe, October of last year. The Noche card, I
Oh
think
yeah,
it
the
was
no shit
that.
card. You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
16th,
Um,
September 16th
oh,
ish.
maybe it was September. Yeah,
Yeah.
we have a style clash. We have a champion versus a former champion, where the current champion actually took the belt from said former champion. We got Merab Dvalishvili going up against Sean O'Malley. We got Dvalishvili coming in. They are 12-2 in the UFC, 19-4 overall, and are currently riding a 12-fight win streak. We got O'Malley coming in. They are.
Harrison is definitely not slumping Pena,
Nigga,
bro. Sorry, my bad.
nigga, let me finish.
Like,
If you
fucking bitch
just
ass
found,
dude. I'm
right, we
sorry.
just
Go
found
ahead.
fucking room,
Go
bro.
ahead.
O'Malley's 10-2. It won no contest in the UFC. 18-2. It won no contest overall. And 3-1 with that one no contest in their
Fuck
last
you,
five fights.
level of vibes. Go ahead. My bad.
I'm gonna be going with Dvalishvili in this one by either decision or KO. Pretty much, I'm looking at this as basically just a repeat of the last fight. Don't get me wrong, O'Malley is always dangerous. He will always, be live for a KO. But I just feel like I don't see much that he could do this fight, to counteract what Marab's gonna do, bro. You need a moment? Should I step out?
Go ahead.
You trying to make this something more than a YouTube live right now?
I'm just saying,
You
though.
want because I think we're on the wrong platform for what you're trying about to
I'm
do.
just saying, though.
You good? You
Go
all
ahead.
right?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You all right? All right. Anyway, Sean O'Malley, okay, he's making lifestyle changes. He says that something that they kept secret going into and after the fight, that he had a torn labrum, so his hip was fucked up. He ended up getting surgery after that fight. After losing his title, he decided he needed to make some lifestyle changes. He was too lost in the sauce. So he's not doing anything like what we know him for. He ain't even dye his hair for this fight. He said, fuck it, we going straight edge for this one. So I think that that's what makes him dangerous. Maybe if those things were that much of a hindrance to him being great, then maybe we could see this new, refined version of Sean O'Malley in the cage. But unless he's really shored up that grappling, I just can't see it really happening, and he's going to be fast, and he's going to try and pinpoint Merab. And I think that that's his problem is he's going to be looking for that perfect shot. And, it's going to make him hesitant. And then eventually Merab's going to corner him and get him to the ground. Or he's just going to time a really good shot. I just don't see O'Malley winning unless it's something flash, and like in the last fight, they got to the 5th round, he started hitting him with teeps, Merab slightly started to slow down, was on his bike a little bit more, and that was like O'Malley's best chance throughout the entire fight. But I just feel like You know, we saw this with O'Malley against Peter Yan. He squeaked away with that one, and I think he lost that fight. And that fight told me everything I needed to know about his first fight against Merab. And like I said, unless he's just went grapple heavy with this camp, which still one camp isn't going to make you ready for Merab. And you know, he did make these lifestyle changes, got the hits, the hip healed up and everything. So he's gonna be probably the best Sean O'Malley that we've seen since his, you know, entrance into the UFC. But I still don't think that Sean O'Malley can beat Merab Dvalishvili. Dvalishvili is the machine. They call him that for a reason. It's just nasty work. He's relentless. He's gonna keep coming. He doesn't get tired really. The only thing that he's
Wrap it
slacking
up,
in.
my boy.
Shut up, nigga. Shut up. The only thing he's freaking lacking in is in the hands. So that is Sean O'Malley's best, you know, route to victory. Dvalishvili has
Wrap it
decent
up,
hands,
bud.
but even better cardio and just fucking, you know, wrestling. So I think he gets it done like how he did the first time around. And I'm going with Dvalishvili. Go ahead, my nigga. I know you're just dying to get back to answering all the chat's fucking comments and slurping them up. So let me not hold you back any further. Go ahead, buddy. By all means. He said, he said, okay, yeah, no, okay, we got some good ones. This nigga called me Stephen A. Smith from AliExpress.
Wow, bro.
Mike Oxlong called me Stephen A. Smith from AliExpress and asked if fucking someone's holding my pocket. I think he's asking me if he's holding my pocket. That's fucked up.
That was a mad disrespectful, bro.
This dude came into the fucking chat guns a-blazing.
Guns are blazing,
We're
my
gonna
dog.
get to y'all niggas in the chat in just a second.
No.
Go ahead and tell me what your pick is for this motherfucking fight, bro.
My motherfucking pick is, nah, fuck this shit. We're getting into the chat. Fuck you, nigga. Like, Zark81, you know what I mean? Like, who the fuck else do I gotta say, like, to fucking suck my dick and, like, get the fuck up out of here? You fucking clowns. Maybe saying some wild shit, my dog.
I got Usman over Buckley, just a heads up.
Yeah.
Coming up down the road. What made Unc Snoop wear glasses at night? Zark's on your hat, my G.
On my hat, dog. Like, man, fuck Stark, bro.
He said, y'all, Darren said, y'all's elbows were touching too. Ray is wild for that air stroke. That's what I said. I was like, bro, like, keep that shit to yourself, nigga. Sean's gonna win after his corrections. Okay, I see you. I mean, hey, that could be all the difference, you know. Fucking, you get lost in the sauce, like they say. It's hard to wake up when you're getting out of satin sheets, you know. So he definitely, you know, Mike Oxlong. Even though you said I was Stephen A. Smith, fucking from AliExpress, you know, you do have a good point. He need to be more aggressive and force Merab to take sloppy takedown, then capitalize with a knee or uppercut. Yes, level the vibes for show. I mean, yeah, I mean, basically, he's got to be super sharp, you know, but that's the problem is it's almost like he's going to be so concerned with trying to capitalize on what Merab does that it's just like I feel like it's not going to leave him being attentive enough to just being attentive to Merab. Like, I feel like he's going to be in his head too much to actually fucking move forward and fight. Okay. That's how I feel.
Let me go ahead and explain this completely.
Wait up. Kevin Holland and Snoop Dogg from Temu. This nigga Zark is just, he's on you, bro.
Man, fuck that nigga,
And then,
bro.
let's see, level the vibes. If he dropped Merab, also forced to stand up instead of jumping on. Yeah, no, for sure. Like, make him get back up. Are you guys brothers? You look exactly alike. Yes, Scrimpo, it is Bros Talk MMA. Utica, undeniably the illest cat around. This is my bro host extraordinaire, Ray
Miss
Bucks.
Ray Bucks, Mr. Chuck Jordan, Mr. fucking Oh shit, I'm burping.
Jesus
my bad.
Christ, fool. Fucking don't get that. Get that on the microphone, my nigga. His pocket is torn. He's grabbing his third hand. This was wild. Guy on the left looks like an educated stud. Is this nigga talking about me? I guess I'm on the left. Am I on the left hand?
Maybe in a
Damn, that's crazy, my G.
this
Educated stud.
looks weird, bro.
Let's see here. Yes, they are. Thank you. Let's see here. My guy Darren reaffirming. He would know. Let's see here. They are as educated as unemployed. So Zark is just like
The best troll.
yeah, he's a troll, man. He's a
You
troll.
troll ass bitch. You know what I mean? Like, you mean
He likes to he's the
trolly bitch.
yeah.
I call him a trolly
There you go.
bitch.
He was gonna go with that. Let's see. What are your thoughts on Brian Battle? Brian Battle's fucking dope. I like Brian Battle, but he definitely
He's a bitch.
he uh he definitely needs to kind of broaden his game, a little bit, because I feel like in that last fight against Randy Brown, he was kind of exposed a little bit. I think he can take it another level up. I think also if he mixes it up a little more, puts a little more grappling into his offense and stuff. I feel like he can further cement himself as a threat. I don't know if he'll ever be a title contender, but he'll definitely be. I could see him being in the rankings at some point, and eventually, just being a guy there to gatekeep and/or provide just fun fights. Let's see here. I got my money on Joshua Van.
Yes, that's good
Yes,
money.
for sure.
That's good money.
Definitely. Joshua Van is he kind of had me on the fence about him after that Charles Johnson loss, but then fucking he's getting it together. He's just a young dude. He's evolving. So he's only gonna get better from here. And yeah, definitely somebody to be on the lookout for in the future. Bisexual bro talk MMA. This is wilding. Damn, Mike Oxlong. It's like he hits, like he throws a jab, and then he'll say he'll actually give a point, and then he'll come back and backhand you, and then he'll come back and make a point. Nigga is deadly. Let's see here. I agree with Ray. He's a lot tougher than he is skilled, for sure, for sure.
Oh, my dog. No, wait. I'm mad tough and mad skilled. Like
No, he's not talking about you, nigga. We're talking about fights, bro.
Oh, well, I don't give a fuck. I'm still fucking tough and skilled, my dog. Like, I'm the best.
Luke versus Holland. Yeah, I'm going with Holland. I just think that as long as he doesn't come in on that, I don't give a fuck really. I'm
He's
just
a
here to
bitch.
fight shit. I don't like the motherfucker and his personality. That nigga just has little brother fucking vibes. Like a nigga never fucking like just constantly wants to fucking annoy niggas. Hey, bruh, you look up to me, bro. Don't do that.
Little brother vibes. This nigga said he has little brother vibes, huh? Come on.
Hey, hey.
Come on, pimp.
I got little brothers too, bro. Chill it out.
Look. Fuck,
If
man.
Joshua
Fuck
Van wins
I'm fucking done with this shit.
this one, he's earned his spot on the main card, even though it's his first fight.
Oh my
He's
God,
been
take a
winning
shit, dog.
consistently. Yeah, no, for sure. Josh Van wins. He's definitely gonna. I think they'll really start, thrusting them into like the ranks, and putting them up against some pretty stiff competition for sure. Definitely. Who was I talking about? Yeah, see, Brian. He was talking about Brian Battle. He's a lot tougher than he is skilled. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he got lame. Who you mean? Who got lame? Kevin Holland? Is that who you talking about? Level the vibes. Zark 81. They're not beating the allegations. This nigga is wilding. Let's see here. Have you divorced that auntie haircut? Damn, bro. You talking about my hair? Like I said, somebody said fucking they thought I had a whole hair piece, my nigga.
Bro, don't talk to me like that, bro, because your mom would be mad.
Yeah, I hate the way Holland is. It feels like he's there for the money only. Yeah, no, it's like he he has everything it takes and could still be getting better at this point. I still think he could still be getting better and should have vied for a title a long time ago. But I think he did too many favors for the company at the expense of his career. Like he decided to be a company man rather than a businessman. And that's gonna bode well for him. He'll always have a home at the UFC and he'll fight as long as he wants to fight. But I just don't ever see him, contending for a title or being somebody who, even holds like a ranking for a long time. I just see him at like gatekeeper status and or just putting on exciting fights. And he's just gotten annoying, man. Like fucking just watching the way he is, man. It just seems like he's just I could have like he smokes. I wouldn't even want to share a blunt with that nigga. Real shit.
The hair is touching the wall, mate.
Zark was good, bruh. He was good.
He tried.
And the homie just flamed out, bruh. Like
he flamed out, bro. He ain't shit, bro.
He was on fire for a while, bruh.
He ain't shit, bro.
Now he's just on a cold streak, bruh.
He's a hilarious ass little nigga.
I got faith though. He's gonna before the end of this, he's gonna come out left field with some shit.
I feel for his mama. You know what I mean? I bet she got some good ass coochie.
I don't think you ever picked your pick, bro. You going with Dvalishvili or fucking O'Malley, my G?
I'm definitely going with Dvalishvili. Oh shit, I'm out here. I'm hiccuping my dog.
Oh my God. Come on, G.
Calm it down.
On with it.
Some shit.
Come on, man. Shit. Well, that's all that we got left to say is just that, and then we can get on with the rest
Fuck it,
of
I
it.
got Dvalishvili. Like, he's
Thank
gonna
you.
fucking beat his ass. Like, I don't give a fuck about a fucking O'Malley, man. O'Malley ain't shit, man. Like, O'Malley's like a fucking purple-haired piece of shit. Like, fuck that pussy. We're going to watch this fucking Dvalishvili monster who's a great striker, who's a great fucking grappler, who's like a great dude who takes it all the way to the end of the fucking round, to the end of 5 rounds, has cardio, gonna make it happen.
All right.
That's the game.
There we go. Good shit.
Like, can I fucking like figure out man, fuck you, man. Fuck you.
Okay.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Take
No.
care of yourself, bro. Friggin', we got Mike Oxlong here. He says, what would you do if you met John Jones at a party and he locked himself in a room with you and blue chews and lotion? That's fucking crazy. First off, John Jones fucking is the GOAT, bro. And fucking, my favorite MMA fighter. So I'm not going there with you, bro. Fucking not doing
I'm gonna go there with you.
That's fucking
I'm gonna
crazy.
tell you exactly what I'm gonna do.
He has been doing some wild shit, though.
I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight to the death. I'm gonna fight to the death, and then like I'm gonna wake up and my asshole might be fucking hurt. It might, you know what I mean? I'll be pissed. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Like I can't stop that shit. Like he's John Jones. You know what I mean? But like I'm gonna fucking try to kill this motherfucker. Hopefully I got a fucking like a knife or something.
You don't got the hiccups.
Hopefully I don't have that either. But whatever.
Oh shit. Nah, bro, we ain't doing that. John Jones, even though he's been acting weird as fuck lately, I ain't gonna lie, bro. He's been acting weird on that Russian fucking Ultimate Fighter show. That shit's been wild. Dana White Records. Fuck no. I love Dana White Records. That's wild. Anyway, I low-key think Merab gets caught this time around.
You're full of shit.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie, Merab. The only thing that had me worried was just like the way his demeanor was during his weight cut. But then I realized, it's just because he's cutting weight and shit. But he almost just sounded like withdrawn a little bit. So I was like, damn, I don't know how to feel about this. But
took a pussy in.
Yeah, like I said, I mean that whole last fight was literally 5 rounds where at any point he could have got put, like the tides could have turned and he could have got put to sleep or fucking TKO'd. But luckily he played it smart, and he's gonna have to have 5 perfect rounds again in order not to get caught. So you're totally correct, Jaden Noto, or was it Jaden? Oh, I now I know I fucked your name up. My apologies, my G.
All right, you guys are all in here. Let me just say this:
Level
you
of
guys are all in here.
Done for.
Shut up! Like, give me a second. Like, can we get some fucking like subscribes or some fucking like, you know what I mean? Like some likes in the bitch. Shut up, motherfucker! Like.
Yeah, fucking. I guess that's what they say. Smash the like button and fucking subscribe to the channel. Let's see here. Your cheeks are done for. That's wild. He actually closet gay though. I mean, like I said, that fool is looking hella suspect on that fucking reality show. Look up Big John McCarthy talking about it. Oh, that's wild. What if he knocked both of you out and start clapping this? Okay, Mike Oxlong, what the fuck? Like, don't start fucking that. Okay, anyways, let's see. Like, he put, bruh, what the fuck? Come on, my G. This nigga is
Why does shit always get
bruh.
fucking mad gay,
You
bro?
ain't
Like,
be
why
the
you always
first
want
one to start these?
Why you want to get some mad gay shit, my dog? Like,
Oh, okay.
you want your
Zark 81 and Mike I.
he just wants his cheeks clapped, bro.
These niggas is wilding in the chat, bruh.
They want their
Fucking
cheeks clapped.
Super. Yeah, I mean, nah, these niggas is sus. I'm just gonna ignore you niggas now.
No,
'Cause y'all niggas
fuck
is
that.
mad
I'm not ignoring shit. Like, you little niggas, like, check this out.
It's all fun and games until niggas start really fantasizing in the chat, and then it's like, oh, okay.
That's
like,
mad weird shit, but like, I'm gonna tell you that. Check it out. Go to an
Good
arcade.
night.
Go to an arcade, bro.
Good night.
Go to an arcade. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, you gotta touch peepees if you want to. You know what I mean? Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, this is
Like,
wild.
touch that peepee shit. You know what I mean? Enjoy yourself. Like, it's not gonna be me. It's not gonna be my dog. But like,
Then a train. Damn, y'all niggas is going wild in the chat, man. This shit feels like I'm like fucking playing fucking Halo online or some wild
this
shit.
is fucking
GTA.
mad
These niggas
crazy,
is
bro.
going wild in the chat. Well, with all that being said, then.
Bro, I got a couple little fucking parlays I need to do, bro. Like,
Yeah, you got any parlays, bro? We gotta get back on track. These fools in the chat took
fucking
this shit,
lame,
fucking
bro. Like,
turned it
that's a
into
weird
a fucking fever dream.
fucking weirdos.
Niggas is weird.
You niggas out here on some fucking like straight Alice in Wonderland shit.
It was jokes for a second, and then that shit got mad weird.
Mad
bro.
weird.
What the hell? Anyway, you got parlays, bro?
Of course, I'm the parlay god. I'm fucking Ray Bucks, Chuck Jordan. The best. The best it's ever been. The best ever will be. And I don't give a fuck about the little bit of hiccup because I only hiccup to let you know that I'm about to fucking pick up. Pick up what? Pick up money.
What the fuck was that? That was corny as hell, my nigga. Go ahead, though.
Fuck you, nigga. Okay. First pick of my parlay is going to be Gustafson. My second pick of my parlay is going to be Cortez Acosta. Third pick of my parlay is going to be Luque. Fourth pick is going to be Batista. Fifth pick is going to be Peña. And what I would explain to you guys, and a way to do this would be a fucking round robin. I would put 50 cents on a round robin with those 5 picks. Let's see what it does for you. I'm literally giving you the pick and the way I would pick that shit.
Okay.
So, suck my dick. I'm fucking out. I don't give a fuck about this shit. I'm fucking done.
I'm gonna go with Spivak Mirzakhanov Van for the base. If you want to spice things up, you can go spicy Kevin Holland. If you want to go extra spicy, then you can go with Patchy Mix on top of that. And then if you want to fucking shit your pants on the evening, then you can throw Julianna Peña in there as well.
Suck my dick.
Oh man, these fools is wily. Like, look at these. These fools said, this fool said, finally a chat where I can be gay freely. From Honest Abe.
Good job, Honest. You came out of the closet, my boy.
And then this dude Jamal said he likes to watch UFC but his friends won't let him hang out with them to watch because he's gay and always tries to blow all of them. That's wild.
That's weird.
And
enjoy yourself though.
Jamal, man, focus on your fight with Khalil. That's wild. There you go. I told you Zark was gonna come back with one more, bro. I told you before this episode ended, Zark 81 was gonna come back with one more, bro.
Solid ass one. Like that's a solid ass one to come back.
Bro.
Oh shit.
Bro. Again.
Oh man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, y'all
enjoy yourselves.
Y'all wild out in the chat for this one. I don't know why, y'all.
Also,
but salute to y'all, man.
Salute to Darren as well, cause like I think he's that shit.
Diddy entered the chat. What the fuck? P Diddy, this is my kind of chat room.
Oh shit,
bruh. What the fuck, Diddy? Nah, nigga, no what? No, hell no. Hell no. This nigga said, hey, yo, these niggas summoned Diddy. What the fuck, bro? This fucking, oh, bro, y'all are wilding, bro.
Like, you gotta say whatever Diddy.
Bro, this is wild, bro. Okay, I'm gonna just go through the outro now.
Got a fucking phone in there.
Follow us. Check out the UFC predictions tracker, y'all. It's a channel that takes everybody that does like the picks and predictions. He tracks like over 110 channels. He takes everybody in the picks predictions community, puts us all up against each other, freaking to see who is the best pickers, the worst pickers, who makes the most money picking, who makes the least money picking, who's the best at picking favorites, who's the best at picking underdogs, all that shit. So go check out UFC predictions tracker to check out how we stack up against the competition. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. We are strictly freaking no Diddy fucking. We are a no Diddy platform. I don't know where these fools decided to crash our fucking whole episode with all this.
Bro,
nigga, chill out, my nigga. No. I said they crashed our whole episode, and then you want
holes.
You're wild, bruh. Now you're helping these niggas.
Bro, I'm just saying,
now you're a part of the problem. No, you're a part of the problem, my nigga.
Though, you're like, I don't know how they crashed our holes.
Bro, you're a part of the problem now. So I'm gonna keep this moving along. Fucking make sure that you follow us at Bros Talk MMA on Instagram and TikTok. You can follow me on both of those platforms at Utica_SME, UTICA_SME. You can follow bro here
at R1.Mason at Instagram. I mean, only if you got a only corn. Or what's it called? Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Right?
With the way that this chat's acting, you probably don't want them to fucking follow you fucking if they have either one of those platforms, bro. Anyway, dog. This is craziness. Yeah, this has been another episode of Bros Talk MMA. I'm your host, Utica, undeniably the illest cat around, a.k.a. Mr. Make This Pick Real Quick. I'm here with my bro, host extraordinaire.
You know, this is fucking Ray Buck.
This nigga got fucking, you against the Hiccups, nigga. Hiccups been beating your ass, nigga, for 5 rounds, dog. Hiccups been beating this nigga's ass.
You know what it is, this Ray Bucks, this Chuck Jordan, this fucking come through. Give me my belt, hand me my crown. Y'all know what it is. I've been beating shit up for literally 2 years. Okay, see me.
For sure, good shit with last card. We'll be here next week for next week's card. I believe that is Usman versus Buckley. I believe is the next one, right? Let me see.
Sounds about right.
Well, regardless,
Doesn't matter.
yeah, fuck all that.
Also, I've been winning. Just so y'all know.
Just so y'all know, y'all are wilding in the chat
and watching the winner. Watching the motherfucking winner. You know the shit.
Well, I mean, I don't know about fights you picked against me, but
we're talking about
outside of that, I think you'll do all right for yourself.
Whatever. I'm out here winning.
You're doing all right. I mean, you probably are still leading in picks on the year and stuff like that. We just haven't really had a chance to keep track of all that. Fucking computer froze up on me real quick, but I did want to see just real quick what's the next one after this. It is, Usman and Buckley next. Spoiler alert, I'm going with Usman. But we'll get to that next week. Hopefully I don't see most of y'all that were in this chat. I mean, salute to y'all, but y'all can keep all that shit that y'all did for this episode to yourselves.
That shit got mad grimy. I don't like it.
Yeah, y'all are wild. Yeah. So once again, Bros Talk MMA. Wish y'all nothing but the best. Happy betting. Until the next time, we out.
Yo.
That was fucking crazy, bro. And they even said, they're even like, moderation helps if you want them. We need a moderator, bro. Shit.
Really?